young, bright minds.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Are you working? Toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you? You must be one of... Her office is down the hallway. Then take a left and keep... Sounds like a maze, right? And hopefully Good. That's... Great. Well...
Just waiting for more info.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one.
Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office. The sooner you sit down, just waiting on you. The sooner you sit down, the sooner we can get this over with. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, but enthusiasm can only take you so far. We don't operate on passion alone here, we look for skill. Which brings me to my next question. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? A bold answer. How motivated are you? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work. And finally, my last... It'll take a lot more than a fancy... So look, since there's a million other things... On a probationary period, first order. There's a meeting... Fairly easy. If there's a line, skip it.
Cause any trouble?
Thanks for choosing me. Hello, and welcome to Terra.
Oh, the Ryujin order.
I got fired is what happened.
Tomo, I'm so...
4 years behind a desk. Getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty All Ryujin just to get replaced. Yeah, I bet. Now that I've been terminated, believe me.
This.
You want to talk? Change my mind. Don't make me laugh. You act. It can't. Look. Hey, just promise. You're either.
Hey, no worries. Take it from me? Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know. I triple-checked the gun.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Each of our unique starship models is expertly... Hey there, intrepid explorer. Neural lamps?
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
I hope that coffee is still hot. You either need to learn this personal. Huh. I suppose that's one way to put it. I know that Tomohiga Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since you go... So, congratulations. You say that now. I'm promoting you to junior... Your main duty is... Really? Well, now, let's get that The other recipients are...
Don't cause any trouble.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own. Terra Brew would be a substantial. Current projections are set. Tea-talk aside, I'm Lyndon Calder. I'll be the one deducting expense, which hopefully won't be up. We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect. This introduction was not annoying.
Just what I needed. I'm Genevieve. Likewise. Anyway, the only question now... Yeah, that's... Just know that once... So...
Coffee, fine. Well, if only pleasure would... I'm Alexis Price. Any legal troubles you, so steer clear of... We may have connection. Let's hope you're best.
Glad to hear it. So, fetching coffee, Camden show. We won't work together. Yeah, it's always... Anyway, welcome to... Oh, and just that... But rest assured... Please do. Of course, you'll be forming... Just keep it up.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet. I thought you'd like to know the exact... I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at My words exactly. We can't allow them to win. I'll be giving you a data slip. Remember, this is... When all is said and... Here's the data slip.
I'm a little busy right now.
If the gangs can keep up...
Be here when you're ready. The hotel will alter your
Out of my face.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
What do you want to do for the break later?
If you'll excuse me. I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been... been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody.
I'm glad I ended up at CalCorp.
Hold it right there!
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for...
I can't
telling me...
Not sure if those maroons sell it.
Look at you. Hold on. You're home away from home. Sure, got you covered. Oh yeah. Boost packs.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler.
What is it?
That's what I was...
Well, look who survived their... I heard you made quite the... If you recall, the cleaner your work. Lucky for you.
But that's your missing piece, right?
Exactly. In the meantime. So, now that we know you're... one of our subsidiaries. Now, the buyer, we just need you to... Good. Laredo has... Here's the slate we need. Now.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
People joke. Say those balloons.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Aquila's one of
we
the
had to clean up
oldest cities in the settled systems.
Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it's much use.
I need something. It stays.
But you know stretch trash will come back in. Worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
There's always work to be done.
I was hoping you'd show up. Excellent. Now, Nice to see I haven't worn your next assignment. And when I say creative, either look the part and be Good luck. I'm sure you'll be. Just remember.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hope.
No loitering. Now move it. You lost? I got my eye on you.
I heard you'd exercised that creative license, only not the way I'd hoped. Got that key card for me? Now we're talking. Well, except for your little incident, that'll cost you. Incidents aside, I think you're ready. Good. It's time. This next assignment requires a bit more First, you'll be dealing with high-level executive. The assignment is Our techs failed. Your job is to make That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum. I'll be giving you a dossier. Exactly. The Infinity Ltd. We've changed several. Whenever executives are... Finally, we need absolute... I bet you are. Don't let the...
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems. Neon.
Keep it classy for a... Ain't that the truth? Wait a minute. Someone like you doesn't want to... Sounds like a... Well, I certainly hope so. But just... Well, it just goes to show how wrong for... Unfortunately. So take care.
I'm sorry. Conversation it is. Besides, Ryujin Industries. Risky, A fair point. The heavy lifting. A surprising conversation. I suppose the old saying, it seems I have quite a bit to read. Thank you for that.
One quiet day.
moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
Packaged food? Check.
As technicians, we handle prep and
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. The Astral Lounge can be... Tie that in with manipulating people. Overall, not bad for you. It's well deserved. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of at least this next one will be a Your next assignment is to remind the competitor. Some call it... Again, your next assignment. Some call it... Most corporations, trusted product. Your assignment is... The Ark will allow it. Good. Do your best to make... And good luck.
I don't want to hear his complaints.
Excuse me! A little desperate here. Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you...
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
We'd be dust except for the factory. Awful. Nothing good ever.
You're making things harder for yourself. You're under arrest. No sudden move. We've got a live one here. You see security. Stand down.
Hey there. Got... Good work. As for your performance, there is that bit of trouble to account. Believe me, I tried to stick up for you, but... Now, on to the next. Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are... I'm happy to say that the... Masako was pretty... It won't buy you new... You earned it. In order to stay on top of the mark, the next assignment requires a more... Good. Your target is a According to the rumors, the current schematic was... You'll find the Trident lug... Remember.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Be advised. You have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. Or open fire.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours. We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled.
Officer needs assistance!
Right? Travel the stars with all the of home. Every corner of our ships has one goal. And for you.
Thought you could hide?
You got a bag!
Do you think the documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play?
Is there a type of...
just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic? Good work. R&D's... I need to deliver this to Vina. So I've upgraded your security level. Tell her assistant Maeve.
Don't cause any trouble.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
I've got my eye on you.
I want to feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah, and the kids are going to love it.
Please be careful with the model robots.
Really
They're
nervous.
a little delicate.
I hope he got all our details right.
I think that was the single most stressful experience of my life.
Can I help you?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Name and appointment. Confirmed. You can wait here. I see Imogen's.
I'm right here, mate.
Good. It should just... Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu. Is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. I'm Ularu Chen. So tell me, what... In that case, it sounds... Now, my dear
5 successful stent.
Oh, a few incidents. I happen to have a person. Jeannie seems to...
She's the best operative.
Let's not forget. Meeting without some can be. Good, because if your contact, he said it's a game. Finance will... Oh, you'll get... Now, in order to confer, I'll let Jeannie give you the D.
Simon is into... At some point, you get the response. You'll find him in Sedona.
You spoke very... Now, if you...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I heard they found another new freshwater.
Sidonia, what a dump. You lost? Only... Speaking of... You're damn right it is. I have information. It's my belief. It's steep. For this little... Depending on what you... All right. I knew you'd see. The information I have, I'm giving you two... I'm also giving you a... Nice doing business.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what?
Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion.
Sounds like world domination to me, buddy.
Clover over at Kelp Corp is too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone. Honestly.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever. Project Dominion. Give me a moment to run. Let's see. Well, Project Dominion. They didn't even come with me.
Don't cause any trouble.
I've got my eye on you.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd. has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found... You see, if Infinity Exactly. I want you to go see... You've brought in... And thank you.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in a mole within the company, we're initiating security direct... It's certainly a failing. Directive Theta has won you. The directive calls for us. We don't deal in trust here. Nix will be giving you a program to run. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin. This means you're... At least one of us is. In the meantime, during that time, I'm also issuing... Good. No one can know. You'll meet Nix at...
This could be the most important.
Inside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Yes? What?
You got an appointment? 'Cause if not... Oh yeah, Dalton's I've written up a program just for the occasion. Oh, I'm pretty sure... I suppose you're not wrong. I'm still... Alright, you win. A pleasure. Your job is simple. Once you're done... It's nice to see you no more. Here's the slate.
Stop, now! Stop in the name of... You're not authorized to be. Nice try, but the building... Well... maybe... Look, I'll trust you.
This area is off limits. You need...
Cover me! I dare you.
The hell was that?
Got him. Suspect found. Target identified.
Neon's the only place for my... So... Just... Now, I'll... You want this done or not? This won't take long. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer... Just give me a minute. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption... This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell. Technically, I'm not supposed. You do that. Here's the slate.
Don't you have something better to do?
Package through.
Is it done? Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off it. I expected as much. Now... I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogen Salzo. Well, she has the mean. Well, before we make any... I want you to head to her off. Good. When you're dealing with...
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogen? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here. Which, she's always been the master of... I'm not even sure that's any... Yeah, no thanks. I have Imogen... You'll want to get exact... Good. I'd hate to see what's... Good luck finding Imogen.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Company's future got me riding on this deal.
This deal could be huge for my company.
No Imogene, I see. Of course, if Imogene, we have to make sure. Good, because head over to the trade town. He may ask for... The sooner, the better. Just be sure to bring her back. If she resists, or... Imogene has the potential. She knows the consequences. If the situation does take it, I trust you won't let...
I've been waiting here for ages.
This shift is answered.
Engineers and designers. You get the rarefied air of training to ensure you roll down in a record 0.8 seconds.
Stay out of trouble.
I don't recall sending for... No. So, as long as it doesn't, I'll tell you what. And what mutual. This is... all right. Check in with Ms. Moore. Fair warning, the Syndicate... I'll just say...
Your type. Quit staring.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
Need something? Now we were talking... Oh, yeah? Now why don't you tell me what you... I know for a fact.
figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good. Ularu set me up. And Project Dominion is... Look, I only know about an internal neuroamp, but what better way to frame... It's the only scenario that my career is... That's exactly what I've been doing. Ularu had this slate. I was hoping you would. As long as Ularu... And I know...
No funny business.
Kill for a cup of coffee.
Wow, look... Fine. Enjoy your time with...
I hate waiting.
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
I've got my eye on you. Is there something I can help you? Excuse me? Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? Is this a game? I'm not sure you'll get anywhere. Oh, will you? Please don't. I've heard enough. I guess you do have the advantage. Fine. I leaked Project Dominion to the only traitor to speak. You see, I'm not a mole. Masako, on the other hand, Ryujin needs strong leadership. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people. So, now that you know, with your help, I can take down Masako. That would be my side. Now that I know where your loyalties lie, if you're looking for a scapegoat, when it's time for the next phase of my plans,
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I've been waiting here for ages.
You're back. And Imogen? I was afraid that evidence Nix provided would be... I'll have Yuko determine her. Were you at least able to... Given her training. Now, I need to... In the meantime... Once I've examined this evidence... And not a word about...
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
My company's future might be riding on this.
Don't cause any trouble.
I need that
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion. In due time. We don't know to... Let me introduce you.
Yes, details. The first part, the pardon. The second part is a shielding. Oh yeah, Mark...
No one wants their great... Once Vina can complete the we can't risk the assignment. Good.
And I love a willing subject. The final kink in both... I finally...
Which is where I come in. Their last shipment is late. Correct.
We need you to head out and...
The mining station is... The shipment should be in the This keycard, well,
I feel the worst
entire
for the
station
people
was
on
wiped
that
out
station.
by... something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get...
I'm just a courier.
Need some work done?
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly.
Maybe I should have just gone to Aquila City.
Hold it right there! You're at all... Oh, you want to do this the hard way? FC Security, drop your weapons now!
Hey, who let you in here? In that case, you'll want to...
Security will take care of you. Security will... take care of you.
Restart security! Stop right! Restart security! Give it up!
I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the lint in your pocket.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
If you have
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about... Looks like it. Now I shall
So, what did you learn about... Lucas, were there any... Good. I'm... Especially... Now, I figured it was related. So, I'll make sure... Between hiring and with the... Head up to the... I've called a meeting.
It's good to see you again.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out.
Good. You're right on time. I briefed Masako on the mole and went over the... Yes. After some debate. Good. Now... We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogen Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogen is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best.
I may have well-trained op. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility.
Of course. Thanks to... Watch me.
Imogen's been dealt with, so bickering is... All I care about is reacquiring our property and...
Vina is completing the internal... Our operative will I have it on good authority, the experience...
I can't imagine the mess they're legal...
If I may make a suggestion, it's the best neutral...
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done...
My career will be over if this theory falls.
Are you sure you're okay? You left me. We don't get a lot of visitors up here.
Double check those measurements.
I am now permitted to perform medical practices.
Ah, here's my...
without human oversight.
Yes, I always love... Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your... The whole procedure should only take...
Did I not just say?
You know I'm just giving you all. Besides, I've got a... Of course, we've got...
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table. All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on, and it's probably why. Just head up the stairs nearby.
You look beat. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a 3-hour quantum physics lecture.
Oh my
from
god,
Dina
that was
last
incredible. What was it like?
She got me with one of those last week.
How to
What was it
describe
this
it?
time?
One minute
Electron
I was
splitting?
excited about seeing how the experiment would go.
The probability
The next,
involved
I had a
in
brief moment
calculating
of
the interactions
disorientation
between
and
certain
figured I
universes
must have
in
lost
the
my train of
multiverse.
thought. It
I
felt
only
really
understood about
natural.
half of it.
And yes,
Made me
I admit
happy
it,
I became an
just as you
engineer instead
predicted.
of a physicist.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it!
Well, don't let
I
it
can
slip
hardly
to
wait to
DeMarcus
finish
that you
writing up
like-
my latest dissertation.
He'll give you
And
a
you owe me
3-hour
100
lecture
creds.
of his own about why
I'll
he
be keeping
disagrees
myself
with
under
theories.
constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects? Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was
a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neural amp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
You want to chat? Find DeMarcus.
Good. You're here. Now that you've been outfitted with... We're sending you into Infinity. Lucas Drexler is about to learn and wish he shall. All right. Yuko has provided... You have two options for this assignment. Option A. Option B. As long as you're prepared. Now, depending... From there, you have... First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer. Second is Faye Sengsavant's. And third, you need...
As you can see, you...
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had...
You see, once we only want... I've created an over... Exactly. Now, we don't want to mess. Simon Rychek provide... Infinity's maintenance... Once that pressure becomes too... Simon was... I'd highly advise you use it. The only thing you're out there to prove... We're also issuing you an operatives. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically... Well, you're still here.
Once you've run the overseer, if he asks questions, SSNN is used to it. It certainly will. And so, any final questions before? Good luck, and be...
Come with me.
Don't cause any trouble.
As much as I... Don't we both? The public sympathize. They don't identify with the people. Lucky for you, the program that must... While it's downloading the... It'll ruin her career. Now here's everything you need. Your cover ID card is... Don't screw this up.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Don't be nervous.
Hello. Did you... Ah, yes. Once you arrive...
It is huge. Like, staggeringly huge. They need people like you.
Welcome to... Howdy. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Evening, ma'am.
not going to dive out of here! Huh? You're done.
This chap's not worth dying for.
You made a beat. This isn't worth it! Come on!
Essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Can't go away.
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Can I help you? Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch.
Corporate greed claims victims.
That's all I can do.
Good. I don't suppose you want to... I figured as much. Is there at least a name? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence... Now, if you'll
I believe you were supposed... If all the tools that... I hope you had... And yet not useful. Still. So now it's just a wait. Once the story... Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself have yet to be confirmed, but it's believed that Masako Imada, CEO of Ryujin Industries, may be involved. A series of communications between Drexler and Imada were discovered, where she encouraged Drexler to ignore approval guidelines for human trials. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Impossible. You set me up. You expect me to believe you're simply an... We'll see about it. Assuming I know it. Should Ularu run this company, her unchecked tactics, Ryujin may gain financial success. But she's... Even with her aggressive, I encourage you to speak. We must receive at least... I trust you'll be able to...
Don't cause any trouble.
I take it Masako wasn't as... I'm sure she does. And now she's going... Masako wants us to... I need you. You don't think... Actually, being able to pick and choose... Alright, I'm convinced. The internal neuroamp is... As long as you get the results, I'm... With Masako out of the way. Or... Exactly.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
If only there were more hours. Great. You heard correct. All right, I could... That's a decent argument. I suppose I'm... One thing I've heard enough. If you only had some... Are you trying to add to my First off. Second, I'll do whatever I... In an ideal situation. Masako's lucky to have... You may be the greatest at... You aren't the first person to say... She's ruthless in ways that... Especially after this This exchange has been surprising.
This meeting, I assume Masako briefed... That blasted tech. If it were up to me, I knew it was a graves... I suppose you're... My first priority. Plus, if we vote to acquire, the last thing I want to do... I hate to agree, but you would side... Perhaps if you Not that it was a huge concern. Now, if you're...
I've got my eye on you.
And how's my favorite patient? Oh, that's great. One step closer to... So, I'd be the next Ray DeCaris. How amazing would that be? So the next question is... That's what I'm hoping for. I know Masako will... I overheard the SSNN broadcast, but Masako's always fully supported my... Well, this has certainly been the most... All we can do now is look forward to...
You operatives really... Just the person I wanted. Good. You've had the chance to encounter... Do you think they're worth redemption? Saving the jobs of thousands... It's a finan... This is true. Getting what few... Next question. Yes. I find it difficult. I look forward to seeing... Yes, Ulara would be a very... Her loyalty to Ryu. I appreciate the insight. It's only dangerous to those who can't. I think we all know, however, our competition has yet... This has been rather enlightening for me.
Don't tell me. Well, I was on... Now that she's been tied to Lucas, it's gonna be a hard sell to make the... Aren't you the flatterer? I've certainly handled worse. All right, I suppose you... So let's hear it. Now that... If we want to survive the coming onslaught... And what's your second point to consider? The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, it's not an opportunity you just walk... You're right. Even worse, you push them into the hands of your Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being...
To start this meeting, let me just say that the SSNN allegations are completely false.
And you expect us to just believe that?
If they're false, how did this happen?
I'll be ordering a full investigation, but I have my suspicions, which I'll address once this meeting has concluded. Until then...
Do you really think we want to... In fact...
You can't be serious.
As much as it pains me to say it, I second. My apology. Perhaps new leadership is what's needed moving.
Dalton, you can't...
Agreed. While I...
Any arguments again?
Yes, on the fact that I'm innocent and...
Aren't we overreacting here?
Let's leave it up to the vote.
Aye.
Those against?
Nay.
Well, there you have it.
This isn't over. To think I had high hopes for you.
Now, Masako.
Enough with your attitude. I don't care what anyone... And I'll prove it. No.
Good thing you're going to have... Security. Now, let's get back to business. So,
This acquisition is sure to happen. Plus, with their current situation, Infinity...
I think the timing could work.
Arguments against?
After the series of security, this simply...
All right.
Aye.
Excellent. Does anyone have anything else? The internal neuroamp. What makes you think we...
Your operative is right, Ularu. The moment the public gets...
Fine. All in favor of...
Aye.
And all against?
Nay.
Thank goodness the majority of us seem to... I almost hate to ask. No?
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
No more Masako as CEO. Of course, we're now... You've proven yourself to... It takes guts for... Imogene's instincts were... Now, as promised, I'm also promoting you to senior... If that helps pad your ego. As a senior op, you know, the mission board will hold any available assignment. Oh, and you'll be happy to know. Any questions? In that case, I suggest... I'll admit, you help. Just don't forget.